Elke. I studied geoecology and received a PhD in environmental geochemistry.
I'm Iris Rieber and I work at Metrom International Headquarters in Herisau, Switzerland. I studied chemistry at the Technical University of Lausanne and the EPFL.
My name is Lucia Meyer. I studied chemistry at ETH Zurich. I was always interested in life sciences and I had a really great chemistry teacher in high school and he enabled me to go to the International Chemistry Olympiad and this basically settled it for me that I wanted to study chemistry.
I became interested in science because I always wanted to understand the processes that underlie what we see in our environment. From discovering the causes of environmental pollution to identifying the triggers and processes that contribute to it. And finally, finding ways to minimize the environmental impact from human activities.
The honest answer? Because I didn't have any better idea. My problem in general with choosing a career was that I was not passionate about any topic, but doing fine in most. I did not have that lifelong dream which makes the choice easier when you're a teenie, right? In high school, I was able to do an internship in chemical engineering at Novartis, which I enjoyed a lot, and thus this kind of decided for me on my way. When I looked into it, there were two paths to get to this goal, studying either chemistry or mechanical engineering. As I was not that interested in physics and mechanics, I chose instead to head towards the chemical path, but in a technical university.
What I really like about chemistry is that if you have an understanding in it, then you see the world differently and you see behind everyday phenomenon the chemistry behind it and can just have a deeper knowledge of the world.
During my studies, I didn't face many hurdles because I was lucky enough to have a wonderful support group filled with my family and friends and of course my professors and supervisors.
By moving to Lausanne, I actually followed two goals. I could study chemistry with a technical focus, but as well improve my French skills, as all the content was either in French, mostly, or a little bit in English. This proved to be one of the pitfalls, because later I realized that I had actually not understood half of what had been taught to me, just due to the language barrier. And that's also why I had to work extra hard to learn all the content. But in hindsight, it was really the best I could do. Still nowadays, I'm glad to have chosen this difficult road, as I've learned so much more than simply the content of the lessons. It may look hard to start with, and like all the others know so much more than me, that it can seem frightening to imagine oneself being successful in science. But I would really recommend it to anyone who is not afraid to think around corners and is open for challenges. This also, especially because it is for sure not a one-way street. When finishing the academic career, there are so many possibilities to choose from that I'm convinced anyone would find a job that suits him or her. And even if you've decided on the wrong job in the beginning, it's never too late to change track and try something else.
I believe it's important to stay curious, keep an open mind, and learn from other disciplines to understand how to resolve various challenges in a better way. My education has provided me with a solid foundation for my current role as an application specialist at Metrom International Headquarters. Here at Metrom, I develop cutting-edge methods for ion chromatography. Ion chromatography is an important analytical technique that can be used to assess and monitor water quality in various industries, governmental and commercial labs, and in science as well. So I'm very proud that every day I can make a positive impact on the world with my work.
If you're curious about science and if you're interested in it, I would say follow your dream and follow the career, even if it's not a traditional career for women. Stay curious and look also into other disciplines For example, writing is important so that you can communicate your findings to also colleagues who maybe have not a science background. So yeah, be open and look also at different subjects besides chemistry.
If I could offer any advice to young women interested in studying environmental sciences, it would be to study with enthusiasm, surround yourself with positive and supportive people, and keep an open mind to learn from other fields. I'm confident that with dedication and hard work, you too can make a positive impact on our world.
Scientific people are very asked for. So if you're undecided on what you want to do in the future, science is a very valid way to go, which offers a truckload of possibilities. And even if the study can be more challenging than others, it prepares you better for the world you will work in for a very long time.